All right, what's up everybody, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Again, I'm gonna be posting on here a lot more frequently, so if you haven't yet, go ahead and like and subscribe to the channel down below. I appreciate everyone coming on here and supporting these videos, and I'm gonna be trying to teach as much as I can to you guys throughout these videos. In this video, I'm going to be teaching you something extremely important. So for anybody that's trying to start their wholesaling land business, their flipping land business, this is the most important part into everything, because for a lot of people, they struggle to sell their deals or they struggle to make money with wholesaling land. And one of the main reasons is because they don't know how to comp properly and they don't know how to comp correctly. So what comping is just making sure you're valuing the properties and going over comparable properties the proper way that you should be, so that you can sell them to investors and buyers and builders that'll buy from you over and over and over again. Like we've done over 100 deals with one investor alone, and we've done 20, 40, 50 deals with multiple builders that we've worked with in the past, because if you're bringing them deals at the correct price, it's very convenient for them to where they would love to scoop these deals up from you over and over again. And I'm going to show you exactly how we do that in this video. So there's going to be two different methods that I'm teaching you here. They're both going to be very simple, very easy to understand, and every single one of you can learn these methods very simply. So the first method is going to be actually finding a builder beforehand and getting their asking price. So it's a lot easier to know what to offer if you already know exactly what you're going to sell the property for. So for example, if you have a builder tell you that he's going to pay $40,000 for any lot in that zip code, you can just lock it up for anything beneath $40,000. You can get it at 38, you can get it at 35, you can get it at 30, you can get it at 25. Either way, you're making the margin in between. So if you get it at 25, sell it at 40, you make 15 grand. If you get it at 35 and sell it for 40, you make 5 grand. But either way, you're making your margin, you're making your profit in between, and you're knowing exactly how to comp because you already have a buyer and a builder lined up that's ready to purchase it. So that's the first step. That's probably the easiest way to sell your deals, when you already have the buyer and the builder lined up. The other way, I'm going to show you how to actually value the property so you can do it on any single property out there throughout the country, and you can come up with an offer within 30, 40 seconds. Take notes if you want, but I'm going to break this down very simply and very quickly for you guys, so let's go ahead and get right into it. All right, let's get right into it, guys. So I'm going to be walking you through, I have 6 comps on my document here, and I'm going to be showing you 3 comps as if I did the comping the first way, where I already have a builder in mind, how I would comp those properties and make offers. And then the next 3 are going to be me making random comps and showing you how you can use a simple formula to find it out in 15 seconds what you need to be offering. So both of these ways are extremely easy, and you guys are going to be able to copy and paste this into your own business. So without further ado, let's jump into everything and let's hop into Zillow.com to first. So for the first method, you need to make sure that you have a builder that has given you a price that he wants to purchase the properties for. So he's giving you a price that he wants to purchase these properties, and you go ahead and you reverse engineer it when you go ahead and make your offers. But first of all, let's jump into Zillow, and I'm going to show you how to find those builders quickly, and then I'm going to show you the offers you should be making to sell them to the builder. So let's hop into Zillow. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go into this area, Lehigh Acres, Florida. We've made a bunch of deals in here. It's a great market to go into. So we're going to make sure on home type, we deselect all, just click houses. Now we click on more, click on 2023 or newer. This is going to show all the new home builders in the area, in this area of Lehigh Acres. And this is why we know it's a great market. In this small little area, we can see that there's 1,253 new house listings here. And these are all just different homes that we can go give a call. MI Homes, Compass, Florida, Lennar, Miranda Homes, Lennar. So just for a simple example, let's say I called up Lennar and they told me they'll pay $25,000 plus closing costs for any single lot that I can find in this area, okay? So let's pretend that I'm reverse engineering and I'm going to make offers for anything in this area. That also, guys, they're gonna give you an area, they're gonna give you a price, and they're gonna give you a size of lot. So let's say that these lots are half an acre. These are half-acre parcels that the builder wants to buy, and that's what you're going to be targeting. So he'll pay $25,000 for anything that's a half acre in this area. So I have a few examples here pulled up. So let's go jump into our comp training sheet, and then I'll show you what we should be offering on these properties. So the simplest way, and again, keep in mind the Lehigh builders at $25,000 for anything that is a 0.5 acre, okay? So all these properties are 0.5 acres. Let's say that we have these systems come in, and they say, hey, what can you offer me? Here's what I would do. I would literally get on the phone with this person, see if they'll accept $15,000, $16,000. That's what I ideally want to be at. And then I would work my way up to $22,000. If they accept $20,000, we make $5,000. Let's say they accept $20K. This one, I do the same thing, get it at $20K. This one, I do the same thing, get it at $20K. But here's the best part, guys. The way that we're sending campaigns out is we're mass messaging it on smartercontact.com. The link to sign up is down below. And we just reverse engineer it. So if we get the builder that says he'll pay $25,000, we pull a list on PropStream that's half an acre, and then we mass text them all, knowing that the builder will pay $25,000. We mass text them all, offers here at $20,000. Any single one that says yes, we make a $5,000 profit, and we're on to the next. We send an email to the builder, send it into the title company, and it's done, moved on, we're on to the next deal. So it's simple, guys. It's plug and play. Every single one of these in the campaign, you offer $20,000. You offer $20,000, sell it to the builder at $25,000, you make a $5,000 spread, okay? Now, for random comps, I'm gonna show you how to come up with an offer within 30 seconds for any area throughout the entire country, okay? So I have these 3 properties here. These are random properties over in Lehigh Acres as well. Let me add Lehigh Acres here. Okay, so these are random properties. These 2 are half acres. This one is not. And I'm going to show you how this Redfin estimate works so well. And it's so simple to use. So what you're going to do is, let's say you want to make an offer for this property right here, 612 Sheldon Ave, okay? You copy this address, hop up into the Redfin, okay? Redfin.com is the website. Redfin.com is the website. Paste your address, okay? Now it's going to give you something called the Redfin estimate. This estimate is not accurate. But what you do with this estimate is you divide it by 2 or times it by 0.5. It's the same effect. Redfin estimate divided by 2, this would give you $14,500. It is a perfect offer for this area. Again, we know that these are selling for about $25,000 to builders. That's a perfect offer. $14,500, work your way up to $17,000, $18,000, $19,000 if you have to. $29,900 divided by 2. Okay? Redfin estimate divided by 2. Let's try it again with our second property. So this is what we'd offer, $14.5K. 22 Michigan Road, copy, back to Redfin, paste. 22 Michigan Road, 36,000, must be a little nicer area. Divided by 2, there's your offer, 18,100. Okay, 18,100. Boom, on to the next. 826 Wolverine Street East. This one's not a half acre. Let's see if it does it properly. This one is 2 lots combined, so hang on. Let's do a different one here. Let's do the neighbor. 831 Wolverine Street East, okay? 20,980 is our Redfin estimate. Divide it by 2, 10,500. These sell for 15 grand in this area. Perfect offer, okay? How simple is that, guys? It's literally that straightforward. I can just keep going around any property in the area and I can keep testing it. But guys, what Redfin does is it'll pull the comps throughout the entire area and then it estimates what it's going to sell at. So it pulls comps based on all the information, all the data that this website has, and then it gives you the estimate. But guess what? Most people don't know the Redfin estimate's a little too high. You divide it by 2, that's your offer. 10,500, 20,900 divided by 2. Let's test it out a few more times. But I hope you guys are getting the hang of this because it's literally that simple. Let's say that this guy just came into my system right here. 753 Kim Strand Street East, excuse me. Let's copy it, paste it into Redfin. Let's see what we got. This one doesn't have it. So guys, it doesn't have it on every single one, but it does on just about all of them. So this one got built, that's why. So this one, 827 East Wolverine, 21,400 divided by 2, perfect offer, 10,500 again, guys, 10,600. And I'll show you why these are perfect offers. So this Wolverine Street East says we'd offer 10,600. I'll show you what it'll sell at. So first sale, lots and land, remove this, lowest listing. Lowest listing's 18,000. Let's click on pendings. We got a pending at 20, pending at 20. So guys, we're easily going to sell this for $15,000, $16,000, $17,000. Let's confirm it with a couple of sales. Sales last 90 days. Boom, 12, 14, 14.5, 15, 16, 18.5, 17.5, 19, 19. Again, guys, we're selling this for $15,000 to $18,000. It said our offer was $10,500. That's perfect. That's a perfect offer, guys. And let's test this out a few more times. I really want to make sure that you guys get the hang of this. Let's go to a property way over to the west here. So this is in a different area. This is in Southwest, okay? Copy, go to Redfin, paste. We'll click on it here. It was this one. It says 54,000 is the estimate. 54,000 divided by 2 is 27,000. Let's go confirm. Boom, 54,000 sale. That's a perfect offer. Let's say we got them to 55,000 sale, $58,000 sale. Let's see what the lowest listing is, guys. Lowest listing, go back to first sale, anytime. Lowest listing, 55,000. We sell this all day for 50. It's at offer 27. We could probably go up to 35. We go up to 35, agree with the seller. We make 15 grand flipping it to a builder at 50,000 and he'll buy it. Again, guys, this is why the builder will buy these deals from you. The lowest listing's 55. You're going to offer it to him at 50. And if he doesn't want it at 50, you offer it to him at 45. Because guess what? You offered 27. You got the seller to agree at 35. So even if the builder takes it at 45 is all he'll buy it at, you still make a $10,000 profit and he still gets a discount on his property. Guys, so this is why they'll buy the deals from you. And this is why any deal makes sense if you're comping correctly. Guys, this is so important that you're comping correctly, because if you're following this rule and you're dividing the Redfin estimate by 2 on the majority of these properties, or you get the builder's price beforehand, you don't have to fumble around, waste time trying to sell your deals, trying to find buyers, trying to do all this stuff, because your deals will sell themselves. When the property is at a good price and it's a price that the builder and the buyer is going to make money at, the deal will sell itself. My brother and I are purchasing about 5 to 10 lots a month from our students right now. If you want to apply to work with us, you can click the link down below. It's the first link. But we're buying about 5 to 10 lots directly from our students right now because it's good deals. We literally can't help ourselves because we'll make money in the long run just buying and holding these properties, as are these builders who are actually going to build it out, do a value add, and make money on the back end. These builders make 6 to 7 figures profit per house on these deals. So they have no problem paying you out for finding them, guys. So it's super important that you are comping correctly, though, because a lot of people give up when they can't make a deal because they're comping these at the wrong price. What a lot of people will do is they'll look at that property there that we just offered $27,000 for, got them to agree at 35, right? A lot of people look at that property and they initially just see a 70,000 listing, 60 and an 84. So they're like, okay, this will probably sell for what, 70? Then they go to sales last 6 months or something and look at the highest comps. And guys, don't feel bad if you've done this. I know a lot of you have done this, and they'll go high to low because you want it to be a good deal. You want to make a bunch of money. Of course, we all do. But guys, doing it correctly is what's going to make you a bunch of money, not hoping that these high comps are going to be what you're going to sell it for. You want to expect the worst and hope for the best. So expect that this property is only going to sell for 40. And then when it sells for 50, you're ecstatic. Rather than thinking it's going to sell for 75, locking it up too high, trying to make a deal out of something that wasn't even a deal in the first place, and just being discouraged when it doesn't go through, guys. Do the opposite, and you'll make so many more deals, and you'll make a whole heck of a lot more money in the long run. Trust me. And again, this is what most people would do. They would go to sales. I went last 6 months and then high to low, and they're going to say, okay, 60,000, 59,000, 59,000, even a $100,000 one time, 58, 58, 58, 57. And they'll be like, okay, well, I can sell this all day long for 58 to 60 because there's 6 comps right there in the last 6 months. But then you got to keep this in mind, guys. Always pay attention to the for sale listings. This is what's actively on the market, on the MLS, not selling. Keep in mind, guys, this is important. Not selling. They have to pay out realtor fees. They have to pay out closing costs. So even if a property like this one right here, if a property like this one sold, or a property like this one sold at, let's say, typical on-market properties are going to sell for about 90% of what they're listed for. So let's say this one got an offer at $54,000, right? Offer at 54, they pay 6% in realtor fees, they lose another $6,000, so they're down to 48, and then they pay closing costs of $2,000, they're down to 46,000. This person, even though it's listed at 60, is going to walk with $46,000. That's why instead of making the builder pay 54 and buying this one, you bring it to him at 46, just like this one's going to net in the long run. Explain that to the seller. Tell him, hey, this person's been waiting for 41 days. It hasn't sold. Even if this sold for top dollar right now, they're going to walk with 40 something. I'll give you 42,000 net cash, close in a month, and it'll be done. I'll handle everything, make sure it goes smooth with the title company. I've done this time and time again. It's a smooth process. You have nothing to worry about. When they agree and go ahead and sell it to you at 42, you're going to offer it to the builder at, maybe 46 if it's your first deal. But once you've done some deals, and obviously we see here, the lowest listing for a similar duplex lot is really $59,900. We can offer it up to the builder at 52, 53, 54,000 even. We got it at 42. And it makes sense for the seller to sign with us because they don't have to wait for the time on the market. They don't have to pay for the realtor fees or closing costs. And it's a smooth, simple process because we specialize in land, guys. Make the seller feel comfortable and explain to them how you specialize in land. You do these deals over and over again, and it's going to be the best process working with you because you work with all these different builders and investors throughout the country, more specifically in this exact area where their property is. And you explain that to them. They agree to sell it at $42,000. You sell it to the builder at $52,000. You make a $10,000 profit, guys, for making a text and a phone call. I hope none of you guys are too good for making $10,000 profit on a text and a phone call because I'm not. I'll do this. I'll continue to do this as long as it's working, which it's working extremely, extremely well in today's day and age. So anybody that has had the interest of getting into wholesaling land or getting into flipping land, guys, make sure to follow these methods. And if you're serious about going ahead and getting into this,
our community is the best community for land flipping. And I can proudly say that. We built this community. We built everything that's in the platform over the past 3 years. And we've been building up this community since the beginning of 2025. We have a few hundred people in there that are absolutely crushing it, absolutely killing it, partnering together with each other on deals. About 75 to 80% of the deals that are going through are joint venture deals between our students. They're doing about $1 million a month profit throughout the students. So if you want to go ahead and apply to be one of our students, work with us, start your land flipping business or scale your land flipping business. If you're doing 5, 10 deals a month, you want to get to 20, 30, 40 deals a month. You want to get to 100,000 a month profit and you're not there yet. Go ahead and click the link down below. Click apply now to fill out that information and send it over to our team. And if we're a good fit, we'll go ahead and have you join the team and we'd love to work with you. But yeah, I appreciate you guys coming on and sitting here with me today. And I'll see you in the next one. If you haven't yet, go ahead and subscribe down below. Give it a like if you like this video and I'll see you in the next one.